Just Pixelazy here. You can tell it's pretty early in the morning. It is 6:45 local time, but it is 5:45 in Prince Rupert, BC, where I am going to be taking off from in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is Lazy Air Flight 106 with service to Stewart, British Columbia.
Vancouver Center Lazy Lima 106 is type Cessna Skyhawk 1 miles southeast of Charlie Yankee Papa Romeo. Request flight following. Lazy Lima 106 Vancouver Center. Squawk 0026. Squawk 0026 Lazy Lima 106.
Stewart, BC seems like it would be a obscure little small northern British Columbia town. But in the world of Microsoft Flight Simulator, it is what is known as a Gold Star Airport. I'm not sure what that means because I have yet to visit a Gold Star Airport. But on the achievement list of the simulator, once you visit 25 Gold Star Airports, you unlock an achievement. So when I see one, I'm going to stop at one. And there is one less than an hour's flight from Prince Rupert, where I just flew out. I'm about 15 minutes into the flight, and the sun is just starting to peek over the horizon. Sunrise. As you can see, I'm kind of going inland a little bit, flying over a series of inlets and fjords. And there's some pretty generous mountains on the coast here, so I've had to get some altitude because the last thing I want to do is hit a mountain in the middle of the night, pitch black. So as you can see by the instrumentation panels, there is a pretty good topographical map. Sort of a 3D representation of one, which gives me an idea of where I need to be flying and where I need to get some altitude. I'm about halfway to my destination, and we're almost at the point where you can see some of the mountains in the landscape as the sunrise just sort of peeks over the horizon there. When you're flying in real time, and I'm right now on an adventure to fly around the whole world in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. This is leg 7 of that trip, and sometimes you just gotta fly when you have the chance. So real time, real weather, live weather, and right now it is about 6:30 in the morning where my plane is. You can check out my travel logs at pixelazy.ca, pixelazy.ca. Doing some writing, posting some photos, screenshots really, and links to all these videos. And some more explanation of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. My final destination is kind of at the tip of this inlet here, so I'm trying to lose some elevation, simultaneously work my way by instrumentation along this body of water. We're only about 6 miles out of our destination. Should see it coming up here pretty soon. Drop down to About 800 feet as I cruise over the last little bit, just sort of clearing that wild fog that we were in. Pretty sure this is an ocean inlet, so looking at an elevation not much above sea level. I'm sure glad that cloud cleared, because it was going to be a tricky approach if I was doing it blind. As you can see, I'm below the mountain level here. I was a little reluctant to come in and try and drop 10,000 feet of elevation around these mountains. So this little strip of water here makes for a useful and a beautiful approach path. Been flying for just over an hour, most of it in the dark, but I think it was worth it for that view right there. Hopefully we get clearance pretty soon and we'll just finish off and land and see what's up with this airport. The next leg of our trip will probably be into Alaska. I was already getting contacted by Anchorage Tower as I was flying this last leg, kind of handing me off between Vancouver and Anchorage, so I assume I'm somewhere about halfway between. Haven't looked too closely.
Charlie Zulu Sierra Tango traffic Lazy Lima 1061 miles southwest, 500 feet inbound to land runway 18.
Seems like everybody in Stewart, BC is still asleep, even the air traffic control. And I've been talking in my last few videos about how I make use of these landing guides. This is one of those circumstances where it's not always helpful. Wants me to fly right through that mountain. But we will make do. Do a sharp turn. Just my cockpit view. I can line up here.
Charlie Zulu Sierra Tango traffic Lazy Lima 106 is on final runway 18 to land.
Nobody's there. Great.
Stall.
There we go. Welcome to Stewart, BC. Beautiful sunrise. A taxi to this shed here. Tell these guys that no one's at air traffic control, but nobody yelled at me, so welcome to Stewart. Thanks for watching. See you next time.